Well, here we are, everybody, returning to BTS. And I asked you a question yesterday, and this is where some of this is going to be coming from right now. So, the first thing that we're going to be doing is I have a comment here. I asked the question, what's some moments that in the time that you've been a fan or army of, part of army for BTS, what's some moments that blew your mind? And of course, if you want to keep asking these questions, I'm going to be taking all these as much and as serious as possible. I have this comment here that said, this medley of ballads blew my mind when I realized these were originally hype hip-hop songs. And here we have Jin, Jimin, and V doing Boy in Love, Danger, and I Need You in an acoustic setting. And me, I incredibly love acoustic settings. So this is something that I wanted to check out. So let's do that. Wow, that was really good. Ooh, that's beautiful. Wow. I can see why that blew your mind. That's actually crazy. And again, this is one of those things where it's like, it's it's a setting. That's the beautiful thing, is like when you put someone in the position and the setting where they can truly thrive. And of course, we know with BTS that a lot of stuff can actually be a place for them to be able to thrive. That's the beautiful thing, is they truly can kind of adapt to any situation. But there's a difference between adapting and comfortability. And this right here is that moment for me. Like, I'm listening to this and I'm just thinking to myself, this is such a perfect setting to have such a perfect moment with the crowd, that feeling that they get, the rearrangements of the songs. I think that that's beautiful. And then on top of it all, you have this really, really simplified feel to it all. And I know it sounds crazy, but truly simplification is so important when you understand how to use it. It is the most effective tool that you can have, if you know how to use it. And that's what's really, really, for me, going on here. That makes sense. The timbre, Tae really, really driving that home with his lows, his highs. Obviously, Jimin really getting into there too, and Jin really providing some of that nice grounding and a little bit of almost a little bit of grit, just to kind of give it all. And it's the combination of putting all that together. Bingo, bango. You got something awesome here. So yeah, that makes total sense here. Okay, another comment. For the next comment that was left for this, I assume that I have permission. So if not, I apologize. This is very cool, by the way. Mine has to be JK Euphoria Live. I was a baby ARMY around that time, and when I heard that song, it became my fight song through my cancer diagnosis. I hope and pray that you are doing well. But to actually see him perform it and fly over the stadium literally had me in tears. He had no fear and seemed so at ease up there, having the time of his life, and it inspired me so much. And I think that's really beautiful. So absolutely agree 100% with Euphoria. This is a phenomenal song as it is. Euphoria. That's so good.
주변이 점점 더 투명해져 저기 멀리서 바다가 들려 꿈을 건너서 숲을 너머로 선명해지는 그곳으로 가 You are the cause of my euphoria
Great highs there.
잊지 말아줘 제발 꿈에서 깨어나지 마 꿈을 건너서 숲을 너머로 선명해지는 그곳으로 가 You are the cause of my euphoria
That's a good one. And I'm going to add this comment. I'm not going to lie, treatment was hard, but I survived, and with BTS's help, I am now 2 years in remission. I continue to hope that things continue to go well for you, for sure. That's beautiful. That's the power of music. And, I mean, for somebody who grew up reading the Harry Potter books, actually, I never really did. I actually got into it late. But one quote that I always loved was from Dumbledore. He famously declares, music, magic beyond all we do here. And I think that's actually fairly true. I think that music is not only just a great unifier, but it is a great healer as well. And it can bring purpose when you find that song that you can latch on to. And that for me has always been zero. Well, now it's 0 o'clock. I've been able to say that my first and foremost song of my life was always Mr. Brightside. Wow, I can't even speak. Mr. Brightside by The Killers. I've actually say that I've replaced with 0 o'clock from BTS. So I absolutely believe that music is a magic beyond all we do. So that's really good. I really like that. A little bit of a lengthy one, but I love this. They have done many things, and as their songs, I can't really pick one. They have outdone themselves in every era. I think we can agree. They've changed genres every few songs successfully. They dropped their solo music in mixtapes and in their own albums pretty consistently. So it's not like one major moment, but all of the above have been mind-blowing for me. I can never stop being amazed by them almost every time they do something. I will try and be doing this, by the way. The Busan concert, for example, was huge. Their latest solo careers were incredible to watch and see how good of an artist each of them is. I mean, Lollapalooza, Hobbypalooza, 2023 and 25 were unbelievable. And as was all witnessing online, Jin completely filling the stadium in Japan. All of them succeed big. This is wild. That is wild. Sorry, I'm having a hard time today. Now I have a special place in my heart for Wembley 2019, Forever Young. It completely changed the way I thought about them. I thought that they were high quality top artists. Something I have not experienced in more than a decade, and I was hooked in their music. But after that moment, they became part of my life for good, at the whole different parts of my life, for good at a different level. I was never going to stop listening to that group. That was able to show the kind of appreciation towards their fan base. I started understanding the relationship between BTS and ARMY. In that moment, I realized I was done. that was it forever. Beautiful. I'm gonna try and do Forever Young. If I remember correctly, that part I think I know which one it is, but I think it gets blocked. Nope, it looks like the original version I did is still up. So Forever Young.
Thank you so much. Let's go. And I'm not
Bear in mind, this is Wembley Stadium. Like, the probably, I would say, top 3 most prestigious of all venues ever. Like, Wembley is not just a legendary place. It is a career-defining place. If you can get into Wembley, you've made it. Not just like Flash in the Pan made it in 10, 20 years, people will forget you. You have made it forever. Okay. But yeah, that's about Wembley Stadium. That is a career-defining moment.
이건 같이인데?
Not even seen. Ojin.
와우. 상상치도 이게 생각지도 못했는데 너무 놀랐어요.
You can't do this. This was not on the set list. I'm touching.
진짜 평생 잊을 수 없는 기억인 것 같습니다.
It's gonna be the memory I will never forget. We gonna stay young forever, right? Let's stay young forever together!
Wow.
어제 한 번씩 해야죠 그래도. Why don't you give some voice to it? Come on guys. 깜짝 놀랐어요. I'm surprised. 진짜 깜짝 놀랐어요.
안티가 잘못 나오길래 잘못 들었나 싶었는데 아 영포의 분은 이거 언제 들어도 참 이 되게 뭉클하게 하는 많이
I thought like there was something wrong, but Young Forever is always touching us.
오늘은 울지 않으려 했건만
I was not supposed to cry today. help loving you guys, Army.
이 곡은 제가 너무 크게 위로를 받았던 곡이에요.
This song helped me a lot when I was really hard.
같이 노래 불러주시고 같이 즐겨주셔서 너무너무 고맙고 행복하고 사랑합니다.
I'm so happy. Thank you for enjoying. Thank you for singing this song together.
I don't think any human would actually be able to withstand that in such an environment.
정말 살아있다는 거를 이렇게 다시 너무 행복하게 느끼게 해주셔서 너무 감사합니다, 여러분.
Thank you so much. I feel alive now.
Really love that. We will come back next year. Kiss my heart. Promise. 정말 이렇게 저희에게 감동받게 해주셔서 정말 감사하고 저희 정말 잊지 않을게요.
Thank you for giving this moment to us. I will never forget forever.
Here it goes. This is the very last song for tonight. 감사합니다.
You know, one of my favorite things to watch on TikTok, I'll admit, is there's the compilation of like when idols know they've made it, and it's always like ATs and Stray Kids and New Jeans and aespa or, you know, Blackpink, whatever. And sure, like there are some pretty big moments and they realize that there's a lot of fans, but this is on a whole nother level. Like I said, Wembley is crazy. This is one of those moments that, like, no matter how famous you are going to be humbled inside of Wembley Stadium. This is truly a mind-blowing part. That is absolutely a good one. And to finish this version off, I'm going to do one that blew my mind. The truth of the matter is I want to do this throughout the week. So if you have those moments and those that have been left that I didn't get to, I'm coming for those as well. But I want to keep this as, like I said, as much of an open dialogue as possible. And what we're doing this week, not just including the discharges of the members, but I want this to keep fostering that feeling of being able to commiserate our favorite moments and those moments that truly took our breath away. For me, I know that it'd actually be very easy to pick the debut, but for me personally, one of the biggest parts that blew my mind at first was Your Eyes Tell, the specific Japanese performance too. This is the one that I did that was during the first summer activities that absolutely took my breath away, mainly because of the vocal line, sure, but also because of the fact that the rap line could mix so well with such an emotionally charged and beautiful song. So this is a part that blew my mind. At this point, I didn't even know any of their names when I first did this song.
色のない世界モノクロで冷たい見つめてる暗闇さえも So beautiful 僕を信じてほしいまっすぐに君だけを見たいそこにも行かないようにこの先に何が待ち受けても遠くまで見つめるその向こう君が来れた場所は今も心の夜どころでいるのさ過去の影は何度も追いかけてくるけれど振りほどくほどに感じがらめて Follow me それでも掴みたいんだどこへでも Find you 君と歩む明日 Hey,終わりの始まりとなろうとしても君の名を叫ぶよ見つめてるその眼差しは So colorful 全てを捧げるよとれない向き合うためにどれだけの芽ばたが飛んだこんな夜だけど思い続けるよ黄昏のこの街で愛されたい愛せるよ瞳になるよこれからの旅に教えてくれたんだいつの日かその悲しみは僕らを紡いでYour heart's a dead
I feel like to me, this part was really one of those scenes where I was so struck by Jimin's singing voice because aside from a small margin of other performers that I would say gets as high as he does singing, it just kind of really immediately changed my mind because immediately before this, when we started, I started off as my favorite person at the time I knew was Namjoon, and we did Dope, and I was like, whoa, he's super cool. Now don't get me wrong, I still love him, but this is the moment where vocally speaking out is like we are at a whole different level, and there's a couple of things that absolutely just kills me in this song, and that is, of course, yes, the high parts that we hear, and because, and not even just Jimin's here, but like the pattern that they use, I feel like is such a unique example of music that it's hard to ignore. It's so, like, I wouldn't even say catchy. It demands your attention. And I just remember being so blown away that I could not even fathom that something like this even existed.
Hey
I love that. And I'm not gonna lie, this actually also produced probably one of the funniest comments I have ever received on this channel. That's this comment right here. It says, "You're killing us. Stop it on Jimin's sultry gaze so many times. Haha, thank you." That's such a funny comment. That I have actually held on to remembering that comment since I made it because it's so funny. It just but I mean, come on. Anyway, again, like I said, I'm going to make this a theme throughout the week. So I'm going to keep pulling all these suggestions, and the ones that I missed, I'm going to get to, I promise. So, in any case, thank you all so much. We'll see you in the next time BTS has blown your mind. Thank you. We'll see you. Bye, Victus.